Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to my improvised recording studio here in the Boogie Down Bronx. Good to have you back with me. And yes, today we have another in the My Arse series. Some of you who've been following this channel for a while have seen other videos of mine with the title My Arse in them. What it is, we have a word that has been either mistranslated or translated in a rather dubious way. Uh, Words like in, faith, believe. A couple of weeks ago, I did sin, my arse. Number of words that have been played fast and loose with for reasons that they shouldn't have been. And if you've been following this channel, you know I have been trying to sound the alarm about dubious translations. Dubious translations that have resulted in umpteen different denominations. Translations that make sure none of these debates we're having out here will ever be won. We desperately need a Bible that has been de-Protestantized. And this is a Protestant telling you that. Protestant in the largest sense of the word, meaning I'm not an Orthodox or Roman Catholic. Okay, we need a Bible that has not been translated by Calvitards and Lutherans, because we have been thoroughly run amok. 500 years later, we have all kinds of words that mean different things in the original language. And one of them has been translated into this catch-all English word called fornication. So yes, that's the F word for this video. Did you think it was something else? But never mind. Anyway, fornication, it turns out, is another misleading translation made by uber holy Protestant translators who were trying to out holy the original biblical writers and speakers. I will prove that to you today. To give you an idea, though, the sort of damage that has been done with this mistranslation, I want to show you this fellow who is part of a neo-Pharisaical cult called Open Air Outreach Ministries. His name is Jesse Morrell. You may have seen him somewhere. He was recently in a documentary that rightly claimed once saved, always saved is wrong. Jesse Morrell, Open Air Outreach Ministries. Well, he's another one of these neo-Pharisees that latches on to this word, this old English catch-all word called fornication. And he uses this to beat you over the head with your sinfulness. Let's have a little peek at Jesse in action here. He's been basically trolling college campuses and bars and beaches and every public place where you're likely to pass by. He will stand there with his trolls for Jesus and harangue you about your fornication problem and your substance abuse problem, so on. But here's his opinion of what the word fornication means. So stand by. Yes, Jesse Morrell, the neo-Pharisee who's trying to threaten everyone with eternal damnation if they don't stop fornicating. So let's have a listen to him here. He's at this point, I don't know what year this is, but he was trolling Tennessee Tech, him and his fellow trolls for Jesus. Let's have a listen to our friend Jesse.
This list. This is derived from biblical principles. The first on the list is fornicators. Do any of you know what a fornicator is? No, that's not quite. I'm not a fornicator, actually. You're wrong. So you are wrong. Anybody know what a fornicator is? Okay, let me educate you college students. A fornicator is someone who engages in fornication. Yeah. A fornicator is someone who fornicates. Well, that's a good question. Fornication is premarital intercourse. It's premarital sex. Now I'm using language you understand. Premarital sex. How many of you are involved in premarital sex? There's one over there, one over here. I didn't think you would be.
Yes, the soul of tech, Jesse Morrell out there trolling for Jesus. And you can be sure all of them repented in sackcloth and ashes after listening to that maniac for about 30 minutes. Anyway, here I am actually going to disabuse Jesse Morrell of what he believes the biblical word that gets translated fornication actually means. Now, he won't care in the slightest. But those of you who come across people like Jesse will be better equipped to handle them after having watched this video. So stand by. I'm going to show you what the word actually means. We're going to go to the words, the original Koine words, from which we get this translation, this dubious translation of the English catch-all word fornication. Stick by.